Hello. I have been for a long time, honestly, since having my second. I wanted to just kind of make a video with some advice for new mothers. Let me say, I'm very fresh. I have two. My oldest is not even 2 yet, and my youngest is 9 months. So take that for what it's worth. So for my short experience, I want to give, I don't even have a list. I just want to give one piece of advice to the new moms. And whether it's your first or your second, can't give any advice for the third, fourth, fifth. But I genuinely think just kind of the same thing applies. With each pregnancy and with each new child, there are going to be a lot of different dynamics, not just with the child, but like in your life, in your marriage, in your family, in your work, in your this and your that, like the list could go on and on. Every single child is born into a different space, a different season of your life. And so the biggest piece of advice that I have is, and this isn't worded in the ways of advice, but it takes time. It takes time to get accustomed to change. It takes time to learn what your child needs, how your child is, what their personality is like. I know even just with two boys, I have noticed that there's so many differences in what they've needed and in the ways that they have just kind of approached life. And I was in a different season. There are different things that I have needed and that I have needed to learn with each of them. And so it takes time. Be patient with yourself. Remember that the season that you find yourself in today, though there might be struggles that you're walking through that last a lifetime in a sense, you can grow forward from where you are. So I remember it was 2 weeks in, postpartum with the second, and I just literally had this thought, and I was like, I can't get out of bed. I don't know how to be a mother to two. I didn't. That statement was true. But what was also true at the time was that even though I didn't know then how to be a mother of two, I was going to learn. And so you learn. I could say this to middle schoolers, I could say this to people who are single, who are wanting to find a husband. I could say this to people newly married. I could say this to people in their 60s who are approaching retirement age or whatever. Every new season comes with so many uncertainties, so many fresh realizations, so many things that you're going to get wrong and that you're going to fail at. But failing does not make you a failure, like we talked about earlier. And you're going to learn. You're going to make it. I always tell people whenever they ask, because we co-sleep with the youngest, and I'm like, he's not going to be 18 years old laying in bed with us. There will come a time where that will transition, and even in his little life, he's going to reach different times. He's running into the metal table again, which is the most dangerous table that you could ever have with a little child. So I do not recommend. Whoa. But you learn and you grow, and now I am able to go to the grocery store with under two, and I'm able to thrive, honestly. And I don't say that lightly. I say that knowing that there was a time when I wasn't able to. But my husband is home, and I gotta let out the dogs so that they don't wake up the oldest from a nap. So I feel like everything was kind of cut short, but I think to sum it all up, it takes time.